For the life of me, I don't know why he's getting picked time and time again. Like, we have Garnacho already in the team who's performing well, young. Like, Marcus Rashford is like, he just runs, and that too, he like runs in just one direction. There's not. Next game is against Liverpool. And if United keep playing like that, even though Liverpool have a new manager in charge, if we show this kind of schoolboyish gameplay, we would again be heavily punished. And I wouldn't be able to again watch another 7-0 or a 5-0. Like, for the life of me, I cannot take that once again. Like, on the positives, I would say that okay, even though United lost, having seen all of our matches from last season, I can still go on a whim and say that United do have some structure in place. Agreed, we did see the same old United conceding in the dying embers of the match. Hello everyone, this is Sahil, and today I'm back with my views on Manchester United's match yesterday against Brighton Hove Albion, which unfortunately United lost 2-1 to a 95th or 96th minute goal from Brighton. Today, let's just take a look at how the match went and try to see, are there any positives we can take away from it? What are the negatives we can take away from it? And through this course of our coverage on football, particularly Man United, we have been pretty skeptical and trying to keep our emotions in check as to, is it a return of the old United or anything of those sorts? Is it start of a new era per se? So let's look at some facts and look at what is in front of us and try to then make our opinions and see. At least it's only 2 games in the season, so not too much to go on. But in those 2 games, is there anything that we have seen? Are there any positives or negatives? So let's get into it. So firstly, let's take a look at the lineup, how Man United had shaped up, and then try to see where we went from there. So Man United started in the same formation and the same lineup as they did against Fulham. And as expected, Bruno and Mason Mount, they were supposed to be the 2 triggers for pressing the Brighton midfield as well as the defenders. And Amad Diallo trying to hold the width down here and then cutting in. And Marcus Rashford supposedly making the long runs and trying with Harry Maguire, Martinez, Menu and Casemiro trying to find him. Now, did United succeed in doing this? To some extent, yes. Like, if you were to take a look at how the match progressed, so we can very well see that in the starting first half, United were on the front foot. We had a good expected goals score. However, it did not really materialize, and this was something which was quite worrying. Like, knowing that United squandered so many chances. Like, there was this one instance wherein you had Diogo Dalot making an amazing run and putting in a great ball for Diallo to really walk onto, but he skied the effort. And at that moment, that was a very clear-cut opportunity which we managed to get in, and us missing that was a bit worry. And eventually, when United really did not capitalize, you can see there's a clear spike in Brighton's attack. So there was this one-off attack, and then from there on, Brighton was on the offensive, at least till the end of the first half. If we were to now take a look at analyzing that goal, now there are a lot of mistakes involved here, and the usual culprit, Harry Maguire, he's there. So this ball came in from almost like the inside right third, and Maguire could have actually tried and pushed it away out of the game, but he didn't. He hesitated. Why I say this is because as the game went on, there was a similar situation where Delit actually faced a same situation, and he had placed the ball away for a corner. Like, he dealt with it quite comfortably. Now Maguire allows this ball to roll across him, across the box, and then this player is able to get onto the ball. And from there on, again, a series of another error. The ball is again flashed across the box, and we can see Harry Maguire. He tries to put a foot out, but he didn't really manage to do anything. Like, even though this angle is something where it might, make us feel that it's very quite close to him, but it wasn't. But at least from a defending standpoint, you could have expected him to put in a dive here and then block off this channel. But he didn't do that, as we are aware. And Brighton were able to get in their first goal. United's first goal was a thing of beauty. Ahmad was set free, turned his defender inside out, amazingly to say the least, and then got in a hard low shot, which got deflected, but it went in. Now you can look at it that he has the defender on skates, like on thin ice. He like turned him inside out, fainted to go one way, and then went the other way, and then got the ball on his favored left foot and shot hard and low. And this is where it got a deflection in, and it trickled into the back of the net. And this was pretty much what United actually deserved. Now, this is something which really broke our hearts. Like, amazing counter-attacking move. Bruno made an amazing run. Dalot was able to find him on the overlap. He crossed it across the box to Garnacho. Garnacho shoots it. But here, Zirkzee is already, he has slid in to get to the first ball. And when he's trying to get up, the ball hits his knee and then goes in the back of the net. And it's an offside. So, a bit unfortunate, but we cannot moan about it because it's as per the law. There's nothing wrong which was done here. But these are those moments wherein when the luck does not go in your favor and you know that there will be some backlash about it. And that is what has happened. Another series of amazing schoolboy defending which we saw. Now this is where United have already failed to clear the corner which came in. And now they have Brighton were able to consolidate the ball at the edge of the box. Now look at how the situation is there. Right now we can see there's this huge bunch of United players all concentrated and in a way, covering almost this one single player. Now we have these three players from Brighton who are free. And then these two who are like absolutely free. There's like no one even watching them. Like Casemiro, he's looking at the ball and they have a clear run on goal. Now, if we were to just move a little ahead and see, now this will give us a better reflection. So this person, he dribbles and goes inside the box. And now people have pushed in order to close him down. And look at where our one central defender is. Harry Maguire and Bruno Fernandes at this stage have already been taken up by Erik ten Hag. To be frank, at least Harry Maguire, we've seen him do that. But taking Bruno off, you have already missed out on some clear leadership. It's very easy to say it right now, but it could have happened that if Bruno or Harry would have been on the pitch, they would have marshaled the backline appropriately and have more cover in this region. But that was not the case. And look at it. He's free, he's free, he's free. Now, this whole region, they have at their mercy to run into. And if Brighton are able to put in even a decent ball, like maybe cut in right side and just put in a decent ball, then it's game over. And that is what unfortunately happened. This one single ball, look at it. These two are, even if he misses, he'll put it in. Now, the contrast is that in hardly a second, all of these players who are all called ball watching, and now look at this, all of them are again caught ball watching, but this time in the opposite direction. So this is something which should not be happening for like a team as big as United. This is something we can see on the playground or from amateur level football, but this is unfortunate. And this was at the dying embers of the game and there was not much time for United to really come back. And that's it. Some notable performances. Look at it. This is Marcus Rashford in 24-25 this season. Only 2 games in, but look at it. That's okay. Woeful, 0 crosses. Only once has he succeeded in his take-ons. Duels lost 10. For the life of me, I don't know why he's getting picked time and time again. Like, we have Garnacho already in the team who's performing well, young. Like, Marcus Rashford is like, he just runs, and that too, he like runs in just one direction. There's not much running when he's trying to defend. And he'll try to take someone on, but then not offer much. I have absolutely lost my mind as to why he's like a standout in this lineup. Like, very well, we could have very well recouped some great amounts and sold him on when PSG was interested, but no, we decided to hand him a bumper contract and then he's back to his old ways. So I think there's something gravely wrong with how we at United are keeping hold of these players who are not even performing. Like, they're not at all right now worth it. Like, you go, man, go feed some kids and all, like, get your skill back, or I don't know what has happened, but it's like sad. Anyways, on the positives, I would say that okay, even though United lost, having seen all of our matches from last season, I can still go on a whim and say that United do have some structure in place. Agreed, we did see the same old United conceding in the dying embers of the match again this season, that too very early on, but still, we are no longer getting run over in the midfield, so that's a big positive. One good thing which I also felt was at least for once Eric Ten Hag substituted Rashford off. Like he did not like make Ahmad the scapegoat. So I was pretty happy with that. The negatives, I don't know how come he took off Bruno. Like Mason Mount, okay, we can keep saying that, Mason Mount is good at pressing, but he's a midfielder. I don't know, like there's no creative edge. There's not much great shooting, no link up play. So better yet, just play another defender out there. If you just want someone to press the opposition, then I don't just understand it. Taking Bruno and Harry Maguire off, both who are the one of the oldest people in the, like, who have been with the team for the longest, that you're depriving the team of some necessary leadership in such moments of the game. So that is again something that was quite questionable. All in all, I cannot like a draw would have been a fair reflection of the game, but that's football. We have also like managed to scrape past a lot of teams in the previous season and seasons before that, so we have to take it. But next game is against Liverpool, and if United keep playing like that, even though Liverpool have a new manager in charge, if we show this kind of schoolboyish gameplay, we would again be heavily punished, and I wouldn't be able to again watch another 7-0 or a 5-0. Like, for the life of me, I cannot take that once again. Like, please don't do this, Man United, please. So that's my opinion. If you like the video, please do like the video, please share it with your friends, and if there's any feedback, or please tell us your thoughts in the comment section below. Bye bye.